Jungkook's house is again in the center of media attention, and this time the reason is much more surprising than just the appearance of a new car, gossiping neighbors, or rumors of another artist's visit. Since the beginning of the year, the elite area where Jungkook's mansion stands has been known as a quiet and heavily guarded place. But suddenly the atmosphere turned into a frenzy after an exclusive report circulated. In a matter of hours, Korean to international media immediately invaded the area, leaving the public wondering, what else happened at BTS's Golden Magne house? It all started with a short tape uploaded by a famous Korean entertainment journalist who often unpacks hot issues. In the footage, unusual activity is seen in front of the gate of Jungkook's house. Several black vehicles with tinted glass were in and out, while a number of additional security staff were seen being called to the scene. It was not yet clear what was going on, but the media immediately linked it to something bigger, something that was considered significant enough to make HYBE appear to be moving faster than usual. The rumors exploded in an instant. Some say that Jungkook's house is being renovated for very important personal reasons. It is also speculated that there were special guests at the residence. But the most controversial rumors came from international fans who claimed to hear the news that a large production team from America came to do secret filming inside the idol's house. Although there is no confirmation of anything, the presence of a number of trucks of technical equipment in the vicinity of the area makes these allegations even stronger. On the other hand, neighbors around gave testimony that even more confused the public. A resident whose house is adjacent to Jungkook's residence said he saw a team of architects come several times in the past 3 weeks, bringing blueprints and samples of building materials. But interestingly, the architect is not an ordinary architect, but part of an international design firm that has worked for several Hollywood stars. This gave rise to a new conjecture. Is Jungkook building something bigger than just a renovation? As the media began to dig deeper, a shocking piece of information emerged from a contractor staff working on the project. He revealed that the interior of Jungkook's house is being completely overhauled, especially the living room area, private studio, and a room that is said to be very special. Although the staff did not go into details, he only said that the room was designed for someone Jungkook respects a lot, someone who means a lot in his life. From then on, the public immediately associated her with Jungkook's mother, who has been known as the most important figure in the superstar's life journey. The media began to recall moments when Jungkook once told how his mother had always been the source of his strength. In some interviews, Jungkook even confessed that the most comforting sentence for him was when his mother asked, "Kookie, are you okay today?" The fans who observed every detail of his idol's life also considered the possibility that this major renovation was another form of dedication from Jungkook to provide the best comfort for his mother. If so, then this reason could be one of the reasons why Jungkook's house is again in the spotlight in the media. But it's not over there yet. A report from Japanese media revealed that HYBE is internally preparing a major documentary project about the real lives of BTS members after their global success. The report mentioned that Jungkook's home will be one of the main locations for the shoot, especially since the changes are considered to have a very strong emotional meaning for the idol. Although it is still a rumor, one source in the Korean entertainment industry said that if this documentary is actually made, it will be the most emotional and personal content BTS has released so far. Fans are increasingly paying attention to details that have always seemed trivial. For example, some time ago Jungkook had posted a photo of a corner of his house that looked unfinished. Many soldiers thought it was just an ordinary decoration, but now the photo is interpreted as part of a major renovation process. There are also those who remember when Jungkook mentioned that he wanted to create a place that makes him calm down after coming home from work, which is now considered the first clue to the big changes that are being made. Amid all the speculation, HYBE remained silent. They did not release any statements, even as the media began to preach increasingly wild theories. HYBE's silence actually made the public even more convinced that something big was happening. Over the years, HYBE has been known to be very quick to respond to rumors that could harm the artist. But this time they did not issue any clarifications. It made the situation even more mysterious and made fans wonder if they were preparing a big announcement. Meanwhile, the journalists continue to monitor the activity around the house. Exclusive photos of banned drones flown by unidentified parties have even circulated online, despite heavy criticism. From the photo, it is seen that the garden area behind Jungkook's house is filled with workers, and a new structure is being built. Some suspect it is a private practice room, a meditation room, or even an updated version of a music studio that is much more sophisticated than before. But the most emotional rumors remain about his mother. Many believe that Jungkook is building a special place so that his mother can live with him comfortably. The public was further agitated when a reporter saw a middle-aged woman enter the area of the house with two staff. It didn't take long before netizens speculated that it was Jungkook's mother, but some media outlets immediately corrected that the woman was part of the interior design team. Even so, rumors have already spread widely, making the army around the world again pay attention to every movement in the idol's house. With all the theories, rumors, and hype going on, one thing remains a fact. Jungkook's house has always been in the spotlight. Its global popularity makes every little change feel big. But this time, the spotlight felt different, more emotional, more mysterious, and deeper. The public is not only curious about what is being built, but also wants to know the reasons behind it, what meaning Jungkook wants to convey through this renovation, and who exactly is the key figure who is the main inspiration for all these changes. To this day, what happened at Jungkook's house is still a big mystery. Is it a documentary project? A special room for his mother? Secret studio? Or something that the public did not expect at all? What is clear is that all eyes are now back on the house, and the world awaits when Jungkook will finally open his voice and explain the real reason behind this big highlight. Tensions around Jungkook's house escalated when an employee from the local neighborhood office accidentally leaked information to the media that the ongoing project on the house was one of the most major renovations ever proposed in the complex. The leaked documents show that the new building being worked on is not just an additional room, but a structure that has a special function. A structure that appears to have been designed to a very personal specification, very detailed, and full of special requests from the owner of the house, Jungkook himself. The news immediately caused a new wave of speculation. Many architectural experts and property observers believe that only world-class celebrities need such facilities. But still, what is the purpose of the facility? Why did Jungkook involve an international firm that used to handle the projects of Hollywood actors? Why is the process so closely guarded, as if it concerns something very secret? While the media was busy guessing, the army began collecting pieces of old information that Jungkook had revealed. One of the most viral was an old recording when he said that someday he would like to have a safe space, a place where he could truly be himself without cameras, without demands, without public pressure, just a space that made him feel whole as a human being, not as a global superstar. The words reappeared on all social media timelines, and suddenly many fans believed that it was the secret room that was being built.